Okay, wants to start us off? Dominic?
Evening, Eddie. Just what's your overall assessment of the match tonight, and where did things go wrong for you, sir?
I think things went wrong with the goals we conceded for sure. You know, we're really disappointed with them because you just look at the first goal. We started the game really well. We had Chelsea penned in. The first attack they have, we almost gift them the goal. And the 3 goals that I conceded today, I think were as poor as we have conceded for a while. And you can't come away from home and play well, because we did, and concede those goals and expect to get anything from the game. And you know, that really has cost us the match.
Big blow in the first half with Anthony Gordon going off. How's he doing?
Yeah, we're not sure what the diagnosis is with Anthony. He's got a knee problem. He said it was a pain that he just felt come on. There was no moment or incident that it happened. So it's just gradual, but he's in a bit of pain, so we fear it's not looking too good. But it's very early days, so let's see. But that was obviously a huge moment in the game to lose him as well, because he's been so good for us this year, so consistent with his performances. And that's another psychological blow for the players.
Okay, Lee Ryder, then Chris Woff.
Eddie, what's the sort of message to... Do you have to change your message to the players after this, or do they have to stick to what you've been telling them for the last 2 years?
No, I don't think that my message to the players necessarily has to change, because I think that would mean a change of principles or method of work. No, I don't think there's anything wrong with our method today. I mean, you could see that I thought there was a lot of good in the performance. I thought we played some really good football at times, got in some really good crossing areas, showed attacking intent, showed bravery. There was a lot of good, and that can't be lost. It was a strange game because it was a game of few chances, but there's ended up being 5 goals. So confusing, really, in the fact that we were inconsistent even within today's performance. We've been inconsistent within this run of games that we've had lately, but this was an inconsistent performance because a lot of good, some bad, and we've ended up losing the game.
How do you see it now? Because obviously 10th in the table is nowhere close to where you want to be. But how do you see these last 10 games now? I mean, you've got the FA Cup, but in the Premier League, what has to happen?
Well, the Premier League, we have to keep going, and we have to commit to every game and give our best to try and win every single match, and that's what we'll do. Our priority now is the FA Cup. That's going to be a big challenge for us, but we have to forget the Premier League for a while and commit to this game we have on the horizon, and then we have a break, and once we come back from the break we have to give the Premier League everything.
Thanks, Lee. Chris?
Eddie, you mentioned the inconsistency recently in the game tonight. What do you put that down to?
Yeah, I mean, of course I'll have my thoughts on that, and I think there's no doubt in the ability of the players we have. I know you could see today we've got some very good players, highlighted really by the 2 goals we scored, and some of our general play, especially in the first half, I thought was very, very good. I thought we looked in a really good rhythm and we looked confident. But we sort of killed ourselves tonight with the goals we conceded. I've already touched on it, and that in its sense can dent confidence and can harm you when you're conceding goals in the manner that we did today.
You mentioned the goals conceded. I mean, you've got the joint most goals conceded on the road this season. How frustrating is that? How can you sort that out?
Yeah, well, that's a total reversal from last year, where we had the joint best defensive record in the league, and we were so resilient. We had a feeling that we weren't going to concede, and I think that now has changed to a feeling that we might concede. And the only way to remedy that is to work, is for the team collective to be the same aim. And I think it is. I think we've got some great professionals in that area of the team, and our back has to come good, but we're obviously going through a difficult period.
Thanks, Chris. Just at the front.
Yeah, you mentioned some players in a good performance. Personally, I thought Livramento played really well. What did you make of his performance, and also how he developed so far this season?
Yeah, very good performance from Tino tonight. I thought he was a really attacking threat in that first half. I thought he gave us some really good moments, combination with Miggy and Sean on that side of the pitch. Maybe a little bit quiet at the beginning of the second half, so we moved him sides, and I thought he came to life again on the left. So showed his versatility, showed his athleticism through the match, and he can be pleased.
And this season so far, if you look at this whole season, his development.
Yeah, I think he's felt at home, and I think he's growing into his position. he's certainly got the love of the supporters, which is a huge thing at this football club. I think they see what he brings to the team, so I think he's had a really good start.
Okay, we've got O'Neill, then Mike and Craig in the front.
What went wrong defensively on the goals? Was it the same thing each goal, or was it something different?
No, and it's something, I think something different for each goal, and I'm not going to go into detail about the mistakes we made and who made them. That's not for me to do, and I'd never act that way. It's always a collective thing, but we did make some individual errors today, which has harmed us.
Okay, Mike.
Eddie, what's the score with Dan Burn, please? Is he hurt?
I don't think so. I don't know. I haven't spoken to Dan personally. I've come straight here, so no, I hope he's okay.
Okay, just finish with Craig.
And Eddie, how is Anthony himself? It was obviously a big night from Gareth Southgate was here. How is he maintaining himself? Physically as well, he looked in a lot of pain when he was getting the treatment.
Yeah, I think he's in a bit of pain. I think it's unclear what the injury is, and I think that can always add a more negative feeling. You want clarity on what you're feeling. Hopefully we can give him that in the next couple of days and we can get him seen to. Of course he'd be disappointed to go off, especially in front of Gareth.
Okay, thanks everyone.
Thank
Cheers.
you.